Welcome to Aston Martin. My name is Stuart and I welcome you to this 2017 on a 67 plate Vanquish S Coupe. This car has travelled 17,500 miles from new and is finished in Cumberland Grey. So this is a colour that has popped up a couple of times with us recently. It is a heritage colour, so to be fair, to try and get Cumberland Grey on a car, you would probably need to pay a small fortune today. Back in Vanquish S days, you'd be paying off-palette colour for this. So off-palette price for this. But quite unusually, this has also got a really unusual interior, but we'll take you through that shortly. But we wanted to run you through some of the options that are on this car, and being the last of the Vanquish S's, there were a few things that they changed that you needed to add to the vehicle. So let's start with the outside. So Vanquish S did come with the lower carbon fibre body package, and obviously with Vanquish S you had the new lower front splitter. You also had the more aggressive rear diffuser on the back end, but you'll see that shortly. One of the options that you could have was the lightweight carbon fibre and mesh front grille, which this car does have. And you could also have the carbon fibre louvres on the bonnet again, which is what this car does have. This car has got full PPF on it, so overall it is in lovely order on the exterior. And then we then have the latest style rims on this. So when they changed over to the 8-speed for 16 model year, they changed the wheels that are available, and then for Vanquish S they then changed the wheels again. So we have these 5 spokes with the V's in the diamond turn and black finish, and then as you can see there, we've got the black brake calipers behind. Moving you down the side silhouette of the vehicle, so quite unusually, you could have optioned black, but whoever obviously ordered this car ordered it with the chrome window surround. I think it's a bit more of a classier finish. And then you then have the carbon mirror caps here on your carbon arms, and then your carbon side strakes on the side of the vehicle here. And then latterly, you've got the V12 denote on the side of the fender. Moving you around to the rear, there wasn't much you could do on the rear of a Vanquish. You could change the badging, you could remove it or put it on. But again, I think a really nice classy back to this vehicle. So you've got the new style, as I say, the Vanquish S rear diffuser on the rear here, but you've got chrome tailpipe. So we don't see that often, particularly on a Vanquish S. Most people would have chosen black, or if we had ordered a car for the showroom, we would have chosen black. But actually I do think chrome is coming back quite a bit in these slightly older vehicles. Regular badge detailing, and then you have your then Vanquish S on the rear of here. One good thing that you do have with Vanquish, you might have seen many videos that we have done, boot capacity on this, because Vanquish was fully skinned in carbon and also the rear boot floor was in carbon fibre on Vanquish. There is tons of space in the back there, so if you are looking for that touring car and you want that normally aspirated feel, I really would recommend looking at one of these. But let's take you through on the interior. So welcome to the interior of this Vanquish, and I do think this car was really well thought through when it was new. So we have, so there was 2 environments that you could have with Vanquish. So that was your seating environment, which you can see on this car is done in bitter chocolate. And then you then have your exterior environment, which you could have as a split, but you always had to have a dark upper. So we have a bitter chocolate upper, which then feeds you through onto the doors here, and then into the rear shelf as well. So it would be part ivory and part bitter chocolate. We then have the really complex quilting on the seat. So this is done in a match to the lighter colour, and then on the lighter colour here you can see you've got a bitter chocolate stitch on the centre here as well. We have the dark chrome jewellery package, which is your dials on the dash here, a 177 steering wheel finished in full leather, and then we then have heated and cooled seats, as well as your Bang & Olufsen stereo system, a black carpet, and then we then have the match to seat roof lining. So that was quite a large option for Vanquish back in those days. You could have had a bitter chocolate outer on this, but this has been done in ivory to match the rest of the interior. But if you want further details on the spec of this car, visit our website, or you can visit us here at hwmastonmartin.co.uk.